It's a pretty awesome view from up here. Quite hard work walking up a hill after stuck in an office for the winter. Appears that I'm quite unfit. See how this goes. Well, there's a first time for everything, and today is the first time I'm going on a deer hunt by myself. So this will be interesting. I'm going into a little piece of donk reserve. I got my donk hunting permit for this area, and checked with the neighbours that there's nobody else gone in. It's a tiny reserve that backs onto private property. So I feel a bit safer going in here than going into a massive open bush where there could be a lot of hunters around on a weekend. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can actually spook a deer or find any sign on my first time out by myself. Really just keen to get in the bush by myself and feel a bit more confident moving around by myself without having somebody to guide me. So first battle of the day was getting up this hill past all the stock that's out on the paddock today. They're watching me right now. So I've been up here once before with a friend, and I know there's lots of deer in here, but they're not on this far side, so I need to get under the canopy and walk across the other side of the bush. So nice and sunny on this side, and now this will get very cold, wet and muddy going. Hopefully I'll find some sign today as well. So on this lighter side of the bush, there's tons of game trails, but we didn't see any fresh sign last time we came up here on these trails either, so I'm guessing these are used in the early morning or late night when they come out to feed on the grass on the paddocks. But you can see a trail up there, trail up there, trail up there. They're everywhere. There's definitely animals around, tons of them, but this is not the area of bush where we found them during the daytime last time, so I need to go a bit deeper. So this is where it starts getting a bit denser. You can see all the supplejack behind me. So not just muddy, but also hard to get through, but the game trails allow you to find a way through most of the time. I've got my topo maps with me where I marked some spots last time I was up here where it looked like that the deer were lying down, and as I'm out here during the day they'll probably be snoozing somewhere on the ground, so I'm gonna walk towards those spots very slowly and see if I can potentially spook one. So another while to go to get to those spots though, so a bit more supplejack to push through. Deer love munching on bark, so this little bit of forest is quite damaged. You can find a lot of trees that have been completely stripped. This is just a little example. You can see this one has been chewed off along its length. They do quite a bit of damage to the native trees, that's for sure. Well, my first mission is accomplished. I scared 3 little deer. Literally just after I stopped filming a quick clip. I walked a few more meters and they were right in front of me, and the only thing that spooked them and made them disappear in the bush was the click of pushing down the bolt. Try and take a shot, but at least I know they're there and I've seen them. So cool. So yeah, I'm going to continue down these game trails and see if I can find them or their friends. It's so cool and so cute. Well, I saw a bit more sign, but no animal, no noise, and followed a game trail up to this, and I have no idea where to go. This is just a wall of New Zealand bush. And the wind is now coming from behind me, which is not good. So I'm gonna try and track back, find a different trail, and see if I can go into the wind. Well, welcome to Southland. We just got hail, and temperature has dropped by quite a few degrees. It's gotten quite cold. It's past lunchtime, so I'm gonna start heading back towards the boundary of the reserve in a slightly different direction, and yeah, hopefully be back on the boundary in about an hour. It's amazing how little ground you cover when you go slow, and I'm not going slow enough, otherwise I wouldn't have spooked those deer and might have gotten a shot off. But learning experience. I saw some, which is awesome, and yeah, it just shows that it's not as easy as taking a rifle and walking into the bush. So yeah, it's so nice to be out in nature though, no matter the sun's shining or if the hail is hitting your head. It's just beautiful up here, absolutely beautiful. Lots of poo. Just no deer. Hours out. Weather wasn't too bad. Saw a couple of animals. So mission achieved for the day. I'm just about ready for lunch. I'm heading down the hill back home.